Hello everybody, it's the Harbinger. This is Shapes 2, and in this episode I want to look at whether or not we can't make some of these contraptions we have here a little bit more space efficient. But before we are doing that, let's take these upgrades here and start working on the next pieces of the puzzles. These guys are made over here, and we basically just need to cut them up once more. Let's see, can't we bring out some space over here just for a tiny bit, because we need to chop up these guys. Shopping is over here, and let's see, we also need to rotate all of these guys just a tiny bit before they can be cut here. If we do something like this, actually we need to So since every one of these are basically doubling the output, you're also gonna have to double the amount of belts going out here, which also means we have to double the amount of cutters. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I do not think it is necessary to also fix this belt. We are producing these guys at a fast enough rate that we don't need to worry about that. Then there is these guys. We now need to change this up, so these are using green instead of gray. No, wait, that's not it. Oh yeah, we need to make sure that these are exchanged with some of these greens here. So I'm just gonna accept that we are gonna produce these at a little slower rate, because we are siphoning out these guys. But that's just gonna be it. Every other green is now gonna go down here and become these guys instead. So this will make this go a little bit slower, but the next shape for those guys is basically the same thing but cut in half, so we need half as many, and then we're gonna need them side by side. So yeah, it's gonna be fine. All right, we are delivering those guys. Perfect. So I've been at work and I just thought about this game a little bit, and I thought that I need to make something that's a little bit more efficient than what we have going on here, and I think it's about time that we are building our base blueprints. So out here I'm going to have just some basic machines set up, and we can copy from there. So I'm not sure whether or not I like this setup as the base convert a belt, 2 belts of stackers into a stacked belt, because it feels a little bit it looks compact, but it also feels that it takes up a lot of space. So what I was thinking of at work was that we have something like this coming in, the 2 different belts. That belt is gonna go on top, and this belt is gonna go down below, and basically we do something like this. Make an E, and take in stuff like this. Now here we have something a little bit more compact, and the main thing about this is that it doesn't, I don't feel it takes up as much vertical space, so we can still use the vertical space for other things around here. I'm not sure. So these is what just basically came to me, but I think these guys are gonna be slightly faster at producing, because I don't have to wait for every second one to fill up down the line. I don't know. If you have a preference for which one you think might be better, please tell me in the comments below, and I will look at that in the future when the video is up. The second thing I've been thinking of is we also have these painters, and currently the paint to belt ratio is 5:1, but if we do one upgrade here, it's gonna be 4:1. So we don't really need to have a setup for five painters to one belt. So I've been thinking of, for example, we could do something like this again, but again this takes up so much space in a single dimension. So I wanted to do something a little bit more compact, and what I was thinking of is to do something like this, where do this. So here we have the product coming in over here, and splitting up to 4 different painters here. They will be getting paint from anywhere around here, and this keeps a lot of space in the second floor left for transportation around. I think this is going to be much easier to fit in between everything else than the other thing we had, which was basically 4 of these guys in a row. This just feels like it's taking up so much more space than this. Again, I don't know if this is actually correct. I just like the feel of something more square shaped than rectangular shaped. So that's my at least my early thoughts about these basic machines here. So let me know if you have any specific meanings about that, and let's go back to work here. We have now finished making those guys, and I just realized why we maybe want to place these guys a little bit longer out. But let's see, we already have this amazing factory set up here. This thing takes any shape and outputs it like this. This is perfect. This is precisely what we want for these guys. So let's make that happen again over here. Or even better, we can use this machine while we're waiting for these guys to finish. We don't need those until the next milestone. So we have plenty of time to just use that machine that's already spare. So in that case, we are removing this, and we are taking these guys down here, moving them up. Let's see, get you down somewhere around here. And like that. Something is happening here. Same thing that's happening there. We aren't utilizing those guys properly. I guess that can be fixed by doing this. Okay, they come in here, slicing them up, pressing them out, making sure that they are the same output every seed here, and then we are gonna split them up. No, something wrong happened here. Okay, that part is wrong. Now it's correct here. And of course we need to deliver these guys. So let's bring them out here. Up and beyond. Okay. And that should only produce the correct shape once these first baby sicknesses are done. That's cool. Done. All right. Let's go back and look at these things now. They need to get a gray foundation. That's gonna be not too hard to deal with. And that's the last thing. That's the last thing in that line. Yes. That means we need to find out where they come from. They come from around here. Let's stop them there in their tracks. And we can siphon off one of these belts maybe. This belt has nothing better to do. Come all the way over here. And let's see, we can make these guys go shoot. No, we can't. Do something like that. And now precisely not using the new designs, because specifically these guys I think is just gonna feel a little bit easier to do it like this than to remake the entire factory. But for new shapes that we are gonna make outside of here, we are gonna use the new base building blocks we created earlier. Okay, these guys. Now we need to chop those up. And let's see, those are being stacked over here. Let's cut off that supply, bring it over here, and let's design a proper thing for cutting up that is space efficient here. So we want them to split into two lines, and we want them to be something like this, I think. And we don't need these guys specifically to be in a specific orientation. I just think that the base building block that we are going to use to make copies of this in the future, I think that one should make everything come out in the same orientation, so they can reliably be used to whatever. So let's make it like this. and bring it back in. Cool. All right, so we have those guys, those guys, those guys, and those guys producing a bite, a little bit slow, but they are producing. Okay. These guys are the main thing we need to have a much larger production of. And the good news is that we have a lot of the base shapes. Wait, why are we still delivering these? Right, fix that. The good news is that. The bad news is that we are not nearly producing enough of these blue linear stars, and why we're also delivering those, we should just deliver them into this stacker here. So we are currently producing one full line of this, but we could be producing more if we had enough blue paint to always run these painters. So what's up with that? It looks like this thing isn't pushing enough blue paint into here. We have enough red paint. We also don't have enough green paint. Let's look a little bit about that. All right. This should be enough, but isn't. That means we need additional fluid miners. Yes, that was what I intended to do. All right. So this guy can only launch 1500 liters a minute, which is basically what four of these produce. So that's the issue. We don't have we aren't spitting enough onto the belt. Okay, what do our upgrade stuff here say? Fluid launcher increases. Okay, yeah, we need to be using more of this belt capacity to launch blue if we are to paint more blue. Right. Then we also need to be using more of the belt capacity to catch blue. So if we catch blue with these pipes, then it should be fine. No. Why did you do the thing I didn't tell you? No in there. I don't want to build there. Is there a way to not build there? Fine, we'll use the use these three to do it. Okay. Okay, we can't do that. We can't do this either? We can't have a three-way joint like that? Is this possible? No, why not? Okay, no it is. It probably only was an issue because there was some green left in the pipes. Yeah, That's just gonna have to be a problem we can deal with. I don't even think I have to deal with it. We can just deliver the wrong thing to the vortex for a few minutes. All right. Okay. So we need to make sure that we are delivering to different outputs. You are delivering there. You are now delivering there. You are delivering here. And you are delivering here. At least we're spitting blue paint onto the stage a lot faster, so I'm guessing we have more production here now. Yeah, look at here. It's they're much closer to each other than they are over here. So of course this part is because we unhooked it. But yeah, this looks fine. Now we need to go back down here and fix these guys, because apparently we turned off green or something. Yeah, that's the issue. Why is this? Does this have to be so hard? Why can't I just listen? Okay, we can do this, 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 and this. It looks fine. Now we also need to be increasing the production of green and red, because apparently we don't have enough of that either. Or maybe we have enough of red since we aren't spending red, but yeah, we need to increase the production of green. So let's go to the place we produced green, which is somewhat around here, and we don't need to increase the production, we need to increase the throughput. So let's do that, and can we do this? Yeah, sure. Let's just also do this while we are at it. And bring it in over here. And when the green reaches over here, we should be producing more. All right. So what to do now? We have currently fixed the minor hiccups over here. We could be looking at this place again. We are now making a lot more blue ninja stars. Yeah, let's go ahead and place this new more compact version of the stackers, and let's see if we like that. Clone it by Control C, and we are gonna place it over here. Bring this over there, and how do we get the ninja stars down and around these guys? Let's do this and this. And then we can take the ninja stars zoop, down here, out like that. Now it's a little bit weird to bring them down just to take them up again, but the idea is that then they're using this new thing we made. All right, and we are bringing them over here. That should at least increase the production a little bit, because we have a backlog of blue. We are now currently having enough paint in the system, it looks like. So these guys are producing faster. Ninja stars are going out of here. Let's see, let's take out that thing. So this line will feed ninja stars in there, this line will feed ninja stars in there continuously. And that should increase the production rate a lot. Yeah, this feels correct. Steady supply of them just coming out the gates. Cool. Then the question is, can we do it even faster? I guess if we had more of these guys, we could do it. We kind of have the possibility to take in more of them. It shouldn't be that much of an issue to just go all the way over here and make even more lines for them. Fill up the middle space here as well. Why not? We need to increase the blue ninja star production as well, but we can do that. Let's start with these guys, and they have to travel the longest, and we still have 20k of them to work with. We do this. We just copy them like that. Now, these guys should deliver to middle. Why can't... Oh, this is through the pipes. Sorry. Nice. Look at them go! Great. Alright. Going back to base. Zoop. We now know that we are gonna get additional lines of these coming out there. So let's take these guys on a trip all the way over there. They can stay there for now. We kind of need to do something about all of these blueprint blocks. Can we? Yeah, let's just leave them be for now. So here is what I'm thinking is that these blue are just taking up so much space with the direction they are now, and we are not producing nearly enough of these guys. What's the issue? Why are we producing half as many of these guys as we are of these guys? That's probably because of the rotating. Let's go look. Yeah, because we're rotating them like that. That's horribly inefficient. Let's see, have another set over here. Glad we caught that. Do we need to increase the amount of production we have here? So the thing is, these guys are... The issue about these guys, it's very simple. We are spending the bandwidth here to transport half a product. If we have the finished ninja star here, they're gonna transport twice as fast. So let's fix that. Let's create another one of these platforms. Feed it with 4 of these. Apparently it's the wrong platform. Thank you. And instead of feeding that thing, let's copy this, do that, make a platform here, and we are launching into over here, and now we are bringing out this compact stacker from over here. Let's save that. We need to, okay, there it was. So blueprints. How do we load blueprints? How do we load blueprints? Blueprint library, compact stacker. Okay, so 1. One. 1, 2, 3, 4. We delete this part for these guys, and we do this, that, this, and that. This and that. Actually, you guys are coming over here. These guys needs to be moved just a tiny bit over there. Okay, now it's cool. Like that. Outputs. No. Outputs. You go there. You go there. And let's put in a jump for style points. Put you guys over there. You guys over here. And yes, I see that. No, you guys are not going over. Okay, fine. Why you no work? Ah. That's why you no work. When we tried to do this with the longer stackers, I think it was a lot more messy. But here I think we have the precise output I want here. So that's really cool. Put these back over here. And what that means is that we can simplify the stuff over here a lot, because we don't need these stackers anymore. Things already come pre-stacked, which is great. Now, I didn't want to do that. If you ever select the wrong things that you don't want to delete, just click escape. I found that out by using intuition. All right. Let's feed those two into there and see. Can we utilize this space over here for more efficient paintworks? I think we can. However, we need to get these guys out of here. Transport them to over here somewhere. We can deal with. These guys are actually completely done. We don't need to. Bring these guys over here anymore. So we have all the time and the space in the world for that. We need to use these guys later because we need to make green guys just like that. So let's, for now, bring these guys down here, up here, and over there. Gonna cut you guys off. I've said it a lot, but I really like how the feedback the game gives you when you are selecting stuff and trying to delete stuff like this. It just feels like the game knows precisely what I want to do, and it like asks me confirmingly that are these the things you're trying to destroy? And since it is, it lets me destroy them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it down. Go all the way over here. Take it back up. There. Lovely. All right. Now, let's bring over this guy. It's very cheap. It's below 100 blueprint points, and it should let us paint an entire line of things. So we could, for example, we could do it over here. We could do this over here. I'm just trying to figure out how. What's the best way to combine these machines there. So I think this guy looks great. Just look at that. That's so space efficient. We fit one over there, one over there. We just have to... And they already have the paint because they siphoned off that. We can just like do this. Do that. And they come out blue over here. Awesome. Right, now we need to give them these things, and soon they will be arriving in flocks from other belts here as well. Let's see. Get those guys over there. We need to break off that thing. We're gonna have a fourth belt over here. Yeah, okay, here is where they're actually coming. Dun, dun, dun. We have some space over here we can deal with, or work with. So, those are done. We are gonna work with those later. Bring out this guy again, copy that. And these guys need to go on top. Let's just put that there. And we need to do something about these reds. They are in the way. We could just redo this blue thing here. Maybe that's the thing we do. Let me just actually check this. Is this thing smaller than two of these? Yes, they are. Okay. We are demolishing everything here. We had a good run, boys. They are cheap. We can remake those. Okay, bring out this guy. Control C. And let's see. We want one here, one here, one down here. And we can have one over here. Let's just keep them on top for now. Bring the paint down. Okay, also now paint. These guys are producing blue. Or producing ninja stars. There's kind of an issue that we can't really efficiently get around these the way they are now. Maybe the design we want is more something like this, so that we can also utilize the space above here. I think that's a clue. Let's also do some make some more space here by making these guys just jump over here, so we have some more vertical space to work with. Yeah, these first guys over here, they are gonna come down here. Okay, go up here. Like that. You guys are already here. You guys are already there. Then it's... Wait, what? Oh. We don't need you guys there. We need you guys to go over here, and we need you guys to come in over there. Alright. Now all of the blue ninja stars are being fed. Cool. Then we need to take out the stack reproduction we have over here. And bring out, try to make space for 4 of these guys. 1. 2, 3. We need to move the reds over a little bit. And 4. We really need to improve that basic starter design so we don't have to deal with removing all of these every time. Okay, you come over there. And you... where do you put you? I'm gonna deal with that in a second. Okay, first. These blue come over here. These blue come over there. These blue come over there, and these blue guys come over here, and they're gonna go like this instead. Okay. I don't think this is horrible. I don't think this is horrible yet. Okay, comes from over here, goes into there, and then we need to get the final line to this guy. That's gonna be the largest issue here. If only we had shifted everything 1 space before we started, everything would be fine, but we didn't. So now we need to find a way. Can we shoot over here? We cannot. We can have it travel around here, so it's not hopeless. It's just not just not the way I envisioned it. All right. These are mostly behaving as they're supposed to do, except that, of course, we need to fix that thing. You're still misbehaving. Ah, you're also misbehaving from here. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, these guys, the one who's actually producing. Easiest gonna be to just make another launcher over here. this is not ideal delivery mechanisms, but I think it's important to ramp up the production of stuff and just know that we can drive 4 lines of this. We did improve the production of these Ninja stars by a lot, so we certainly deserve to build out more factories like this, and I really like these more compact machines here. So what I think we are going to do in the future is to build like platforms like this to do the intermediate factoring like we did for the Ninja stars, so that we don't have to spend so much factory space on the main base here to assemble things, paint things, and all of that. This place should just be for the manipulation of things, like when you have this guy and you need this guy, and that sort of production shenanigans. Speaking of, we are now done with this thing. It gives us additional points. This thing also gives us additional... Whoa, that was 12 points. That's basically an upgrade in itself. All right. Do we... I think this shape is just perfect for the swapper. So let's start playing with that bad boy. We no longer need this part of the factory, right? Yeah, we don't need the cutters either. What's after this? After this is stack circles on top of those. So these guys are done. Thank you for your service. These guys are done. Yeah, so we didn't save a copy of that thing. Hang on. Do we care about that? I think we do. Let's just copy that thing. Copy that thing. Bring it over here, and now we have a base machine for doing that. And then we will delete it because it's no longer needed over here. Neither needed nor wanted. Alright, so we have green and red over here. We have unlocked the swappers. I just don't know where they are. They are here. Okay, swappers use 37.5. That's half of 75, which is half of that's half of 150, which means that 4 of these guys will support a single belt. Then we just need to find out how these guys work. I'm just gonna be a simple man over here and do a experiment. These guys come in here. These guys come in here. And they produce this. Not only do they produce that, they produce 2 of that, which is super duper awesome. Alright. Then I want... we don't need these guys anymore either. They're just done. They are just completely done. Okay, you guys are no longer playing at the merry-go-round. You are done. Okay. Let's get you guys over there and you guys over there. So, the main issue here is that we need to... We basically need to have 4 of them next to each other like this. We need this belt to feed into here, 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 and here. This belt to feed into here, 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 and here. And that's gonna be a little bit finicky. It reminds me of a thing when we did paint mixing in the first game. But so I have an idea to how we want to do this. So we turn them back a little bit for now. Let's see. Let's do something like this. 1, 2. We don't have the space for that. Push it back even more. Even more. Okay. we do 1, 2. One. Wait. I want more space. I want more space to work with. Luckily, we are in space. Okay. Let's... We don't need these. We don't need this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what we need. Then I think group. One of them goes on top. Like that. The other one goes on bottom. Yeah, that seems perfectly fine. And I'm guessing that they need, since we're feeding 2 belts worth of materials, we can just take 2 belts worth of stuff out. Of course, we're siphoning off half of the green production for these spaceships just now in the beginning. But yeah, this swapper seems like a good investment. And we have enough production of colors, that's great. Yeah, I think we have had a lot of proper success in this episode. Let's see if we can't spend some of these upgrades points on something. Painting is currently at level 2. Do we need more? So the way I see it is that 37.5 is a fourth of the conveyor belt speed we have. So 2 of these are 75, 4 of them are 150, and 45 is a fourth of 180. So when we are upgrading this guy once, we also want to upgrade this guy and this guy once. Stackers the same, they are 1:6 ratio with the belts, so I think we just want to keep these ratios. So there's no need for us to upgrade right now. 180 rotator, it's basically 2 90 degrees rotators after each other, but they save a little bit of space. These bent stackers, I don't know what they're supposed to be used for. Labels, I guess they are nice to write stuff. 3rd floor, that's gonna be very handy. And different shapes of foundations. Wires, that's gonna be cool. Basically, how I imagine wires are gonna work is that you're gonna have something that can give a signal when, for example, when this shapes passes through, do this with it. So instead, like every other square is sent here, it's basically only sending specific things over there. Or you can have something like count, like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4, send every 4th item that way. You can like program those sort of things, I imagine. But I think if we are gonna unlock that, that's gonna be something we're gonna have to play with in the next episode. Ooh, stores excessive fluids. I guess this would be nice to like build up a backlog so we can produce a lot of stuff in the same thing. Yeah. We're gonna get trains sooner or later. Anyway, so I think we'll do this for this episode. We are currently waiting for these things we have here to produce. Are we finished with all the tasks? It certainly looks so. I mean, we need to place circles on top of these after a while, but other than that, we are very well done with these parts of things. Then I think in the next episode we should just start by maybe laying the foundations of doing these other tasks that we haven't unlocked yet, and that's gonna be a fun challenge as well. And I think we're also gonna try to start specifically doing that thing, but instead of feeding everything into this platform, we will be building other factory platforms next to here, and those can feed into the main factory. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching along as we are playing Shapez here at Harbinger's channel. I enjoy all the support I can get, and I really enjoy reading your guys' comments. So if you are wondering about anything or you want to see specific tutorials for things, just let me know and I will see if I can't make them. This has been Harbinger. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!